China could be considering dropping its longtime ban on video game consoles like the Wii, Xbox, and PlayStation. The government there implemented that ban in 2000, voicing concerns that video games could corrupt Chinese children. But mobile and computer gaming are now so widespread, critics call the ban on consoles arbitrary. News that the ban might be lifted comes from China Daily. An anonymous Communist Party official tells the paper, "We're reviewing the policy and have conducted some surveys and held discussions with other ministries on the possibility of opening up the game console market." As the world's second largest economy, China holds enormous potential as a new market for the likes of Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. And since China Daily's report, shares for those companies have skyrocketed. Though CNBC's Julia Borston says some factors could tamp down the effects of a new Far East console market.
We have to remember that mobile and social games are not banned. So if you can play those games for free or for next to nothing, are people going to really want to go out and invest in a console? The ban is not very much enforced, so these have been smuggled in the past.
Granted, a different party official from China told Reuters the government has not considered lifting its console ban. State resistance in China toward Japanese and American products could be one factor keeping the policy in place. Japan's Sony and Nintendo could have an especially hard time breaking into China, considering a spat over the Diaoyu or Senkaku Islands in the East China Sea has prompted violent protest in China. Demonstrators even smashed windows at locations for Toyota and other Japanese companies. And although the government justified the ban with moral concerns, China's People's Liberation Army actually released their own computer game in October called Guangrong Shiming, or Glorious Mission. CCTV reports the PLA uses it to train troops, but it's also seen as a sort of Call of Duty counterpart for Chinese gamers. Sony saw the largest boost in share prices after the China Daily report at 8%. It's the largest uptick since last April. For Newsy, I'm Zach Toombs. Multiple sources, a real story.